Joretta, Bob 3, and I send you best wishes from London. Greetings also from Elizabeth Alexandra Mary, Queen of the United Kingdom, Supreme Governor of the Church of England, and Defender of the Faith, Queen Elizabeth II. Charlie, upon the occasion of your retirement, Queen Elizabeth has written you the following note. To the Reverend Dr. Charles Mercer Zimmerman, pastor, member of the Ancient and Noble Order of the Terrapin, and Knight of the Legion of Hokies. Dear Charles, I understand that at age 65, after 39 years of ordained ministry, you are retiring. What a curiosity. I myself just turned 87, have ruled my realm and served as head of the Church of England for over 61 years, and have no thought of retiring. My boy, you are just getting started. Perhaps you should reconsider. Let the people say amen. Amen. There's a Charles in my family also. My Charles is 64 years of age and hasn't gone to work yet. I feel a certain kinship with you, Charlie. You are senior pastor. I am queen and emperor by divine right. Similar, right? As you wave goodbye to First Lutheran and hello to new opportunities, I hope that this small but precious gift will help you do so with charm and regal elegance. It's all in the wrist. Gloves are optional. A majestic goodbye and best wishes for a happy retirement. Liz. Charlie, of course, is following the advice of Mother Cabbage gave her offspring Brussels sprout, quit when you're ahead. Charlie, you've been a punny pastor. You told us that in the Garden of Eden, the problem wasn't the apple in the tree, it was the pear on the ground. You warned us that if you don't pay your exorcist promptly, you get repossessed. You told us that if a red ship collided with a blue ship, the survivors would be marooned. When you arrived in Greensboro in 1979, First Lutheran conducted its ministries with a budget of $249,179. Now we have a budget of well over $1 million. That's more than a 400% increase. In 1979, we didn't have a permanent worship room. Now we have not only a gorgeous traditional room, but also a new organ and chimes, a beautiful contemporary worship space, new classrooms, and many other additions to our facilities. In 1979, we had 2 worship services each Sunday. Now we have 5, 6 counting La Vela. In 1979, we had 1 adult choir. Now we have 2 adult choirs, a handbell choir, a brass ensemble, guitars, drums, harps, flutes, clarinets, trombones, violins, liturgical dancers, and more. Charlie, in 1979, all your body parts worked. Now, well, not so much. With 2 retina reattachments, multiple knee surgeries, and a knee replacement, let's just say that in the nick of time for your retirement, you are now the new, reconstituted, and improved Pastor Charlie. Your poise and patience were revealed one Pentecost Sunday. It was confirmation. Each confirmand knelt at the altar rail, waiting patiently for you to lay your hands of blessing on his or her head. You moved down the line flawlessly until you reached David DeCamp's head. As you stood with your hands on David's head, trying to remember his name, you passed the time by rolling your fingers on David's head. Wanting to be helpful but discreet, David whispered to you, "Decamp, decamp, decamp." Finally, you whispered somewhat louder to him, "Yeah, but what's your first name?" And who can forget the baptism of Gene Bowman's first child? The power of the Spirit entered baby Bowman with such force that her pacifier popped out and dropped neatly into the baptismal water. Nonchalantly, Charlie proceeded with the sacrament, and when baby Bowman began to cry, Charlie just reached into the baptismal water, retrieved the pacifier, and popped it back into baby Bowman's mouth. Charlie, you have been the arms of God's love around our shoulders. For who you are, for what you mean to each of us, for bringing Kay with you, and for 34 years of faithful ministry, we give thanks to God and say to you, well done, good and faithful servant. Let the people say amen. 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 And now, live from First Lutheran, it's Saturday night.